Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
All right, let's start off tonight by going back into time. We were talking about the big nasty weather last week with the wind and waves going more than 80 miles an hour. We're talking 20, 25-foot waves. Check this out. This comes to us from our own meteorologist, Marissa Walzen. She actually got this from, I get his name right, Matthew Timchak. This was for the National Weather Service office in Medford. That is what's called St. George's Buoy, and that broke off during the storm last week and washed up onto Gold Beach. They're going to put it under repair and then sort of head it back out to sea so we can get more information on that. So that'll just give you an indication just how strong those waves were. And in fact, most portions of Northern California continuing to get battered. This has been the pattern over the past 24 to about 48 hours where the jet stream is headed south. And so it's been taking all of the energy or sort of the storms that are developing and pushing all of that into Northern California. You can see some of the Siskiyous really starting to pick up some decent snow. That's if you're headed southward down I-5 tonight or tomorrow. This is where you're going to run into some trouble. We could be looking not only that, but some of the warmer air melting some of the snow that's already fallen on the Siskiyous that could make for some sloppy conditions. We're on the north end of things. You can see a little bit of precipitation trying to lift its way north up in our neck of the woods here, and that's about all we've seen. Now starting to clear Canyonville up towards Roseburg as you go out towards the southern Cascades. A little bit of snow just outside of Crater Lake as well, and then again some very light showers as they work their way northward up near Drain, and then eventually in towards Cottage Grove, and we'll see those around Crestwell here in just a couple of minutes. Otherwise, rainfall totals last 24 hours, not much out there, about 100ths of an inch in just about everybody. 2 inches of roadside snow up at the Santiam Pass. The temperatures there have been in the upper 20s. So there's a few icy spots out there if you're traveling over the passes late tonight or again early tomorrow. Here's what it'll look like. Speaking of tomorrow, as we go through the stormcast through tomorrow morning, again, most of the energy still pushing off to the south and central coast. And then we'll see a few showers slide on through as we get a little weak disturbance moving in. And look, even some snow, some much needed snow up into the Cascades by late tomorrow afternoon. Overnight tonight, we'll keep the temperatures holding right about where they were this morning. We sat at about 40 degrees. Probably sit there again. We've only got to drop just a couple. We've been sitting in the fog most of the day in the low cloud cover of the mid-40s, both Corvallis and Eugene. Tad warmer down in Roseburg in the upper 40s. A little warmer than that, too, out in the mid-50s as you get to the coast. And temperatures in the 30s out in through portions of the Cascades and Central Oregon. So we've got a lot of activity out here, but you see where the jet stream's going, and so it's pulling all of those storms that way. Now, eventually, that'll start to head a little further north, and as it does, watch the next big storm start to get wound up. That one will not only increase the winds by the time we get to Thursday afternoon, but eventually get the seas chopped up as well, and we'll see some heavier rain and some much-needed snow up in the Cascades move on through late Thursday night into Friday. So for the coast, we'll go scattered showers tomorrow, and I think they'll be a little more widespread as you get to Reedsport, down towards Gold Beach, Bandon, and also in Coos Bay and North Bend. Same thing for the Umpqua, south of Myrtle Creek. Probably looking at a better coverage in terms of shower potential Cascades. Rain changing over to snow, very, very light precipitation mixes, 1 to 2 inches max at that point. Central Oregon, some isolated showers. Temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s. We'll be looking at upper 40s for us here in the valley, which is right about where we should be this time of year. And the coast will be looking at a pretty wet day on our Friday, and then some scattered showers again for both Saturday and Sunday. For the Umpqua Basin, low 50s for the next few days. Lightly scattered showers will be a little more widespread as we head towards your Friday. The Cascades, we'll see wintry mixes at times above 55, 600 or 6,000 feet, that is. And then below that, it'll all be rain. And here in the Willamette Valley, we'll be looking for scattered showers tomorrow, and then also all the way in through the weekend forecast, guys, as we officially kick off winter. I always forget about that, too. You think, my gosh, it's been so cold, it must be winter. Not until the 21st of December officially.
Now we know. Well, you probably tell us every year, and it goes in right in this year and right out the other.
That's okay. I forget as well, which is why I put it on the graphic.
Well, you can help